In a statement on Monday, Adani Ports and Logistics said that it will not handle EXIM, that is, export and import containerized cargo originating from Iran, Pakistan and Afghanistan starting November 15th. This trade advisory will apply to all terminals operated by APSEZ, which is also known as Adani Ports and SEZ, including third-party terminals at any APSEZ port, the statement went on to add. One of the country's largest commercial port operators, Adani Ports and Logistics, has a presence across 13 domestic ports in 7 states, including Gujarat, Maharashtra, Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Odisha. In September, the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence seized containers with nearly 3,000 kilograms of heroin from the Mundra port in Gujarat's Kutch, managed by Adani Ports. Officials had pegged the value of the seizure at an estimated 21,000 crore rupees. Imported from Afghanistan's Kandahar, the containers were addressed to a trading firm based in Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh and arrived at Mundra from Iran's Bandar Abbas port. A Delhi-based lawyer has filed a complaint with Delhi police and asked that an FIR be registered against former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti over her recent comment on the Aryan Khan case. She said that Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan's son was being targeted due to his surname Khan. Mehbooba Mufti, president of the Jammu and Kashmir People's Democratic Party, took to Twitter on Monday to express her opinion. She said, instead of making an example out of a union minister's son accused of killing 4 farmers, central agencies are after a 23-year-old simply because his surname happens to be Khan. Travesty of justice that Muslims are targeted to satiate the sadistic wishes of BJP's core vote bank. Following this, a Delhi-based lawyer filed a complaint stating that an FIR should be registered against Mehbooba Mufti under various sections of the Indian Penal Code for attempting to create enmity between communities. The complaint alleged that her statement was an inciting statement which intends to create hatred and unrest among communities. A local court in Lakhimpur Kheri sent Union Minister Ajay Misra's son Ashish Misra to 3-day custody in connection with the Lakhimpur Kheri violence that claimed the lives of 8 people, including 4 farmers. The Uttar Pradesh police had sought 14-day custody of Ashish Misra and told the court during the hearing that they want to question Ashish Misra regarding a possible conspiracy in the case. We have to ask about the conspiracy. We need a 14-day remand, the police said through their counsel. However, Avdesh Singh, appearing for Ashish Misra, claimed that the Uttar Pradesh police had interrogated him for 12 hours. Ashish Misra was arrested on Saturday after interrogation by the crime branch of Uttar Pradesh. During the interrogation, his mobile phone was also seized for investigation. An army officer and 4 other soldiers were killed in action during an encounter between security forces and terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir's Poonch district on Monday. Sources said a heavy gunfight was underway in the Surankote area with at least 4 to 5 heavily armed terrorists who crossed into the country a few days ago. The anti-insurgency operation was launched in a village close to Deraki Gully in the early hours following intelligence inputs about their presence. The hiding terrorists fired on the search parties, resulting in a fierce gunfight and critical injuries to a junior commissioned officer or JCO and 4 other soldiers. They died from their injuries. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his British counterpart Boris Johnson on Monday held a telephonic conversation during which they welcomed the UK's recognition of Indian vaccine certificate and agreed on the need for a coordinated international approach to engagement with the Taliban, according to a statement by the UK. The telephone call came 4 days after the UK announced that Indian travellers fully vaccinated with both doses of Covishield or any other vaccine approved by it will not require to undergo a 10-day mandatory quarantine on arrival from October 11th.